Good morning. Well, it's been a little while since I did an update on my wife, and that's because really it's been uneventful, uh, which is good. While she was home, she would go and get blood draws 3 times a week and get some blood transfusions whenever she needed it, a lot of doctor's appointments. And so now she's back in the hospital um, because things they just were not improving. The chemo that they were giving her, uh, it was holding her at bay, but it wasn't really accomplishing what it needs to do. So now she's in Butterworth Hospital in Grand Rapids, which is just north of the last hospital she was in. Just by a couple miles, and we're not staying in the hospitality house as of yet. She's been in there since Wednesday, and the social worker hasn't even come in to see her yet. So hopefully today, and we want to for sure get some rooms for Christmas because that's where we're going to spend Christmas. And she'll be there all through this month, and if this chemo, they're using a chemo now they call FLAG, and I can't remember what it stands for right at the moment, but there is a drug in there that will draw the cancer out of the bone marrow because it wants to feed on that or whatever, but when it does, other drugs in the chemo will then attack the cancer, and they're hoping that it will bring her cancer blast down to 0. And then she'll be able to have the stem cell transplant. So originally they were going to send her back to the hospital that she was in before, which we were really hoping for. But they wanted to put her in Butterworth because that's the hospital that's going to do the stem cell transplant, and they figured, might as well have her right there, ready to go when that time comes. So that's where she's at right now. So we've been going down there for a day and visiting, and then coming back home for a couple of days, and then going back down for a day. And it's a good hour away, so it's a lot of driving. But we've had a lot of support from everybody, whether it's monetary or prayers. We appreciate it. And God is helping us, and whatever His will for her life is, why that's what we're praying for anyway. So it's cold out here right now, and I'm going in. So that's where we're at. Is there something I was missing? Oh, yeah. If this chemo that she's on doesn't work, then they're going to resort to clinical trials, which is going to be Chicago or Houston. So, man, I'm shaking because I'm so cold. Chicago is closer, but I cannot stand Chicago. I've been driving through there ever since 1992, and I just don't like it. It's just every way through that city is just almost shut down with construction. It's the last time I went through there was the worst trip I've ever had in my life through there. So Houston's warmer. And I ain't never been to Houston before. I can't stop shaking. So, yeah, if we end up in Houston, I'll probably come see you, Terry. And I think we'll be there for a month, wherever we go. It could even be Ann Arbor. There's 3 places in America that does this treatment. And that would be Ann Arbor, Chicago, and Houston. And there's only 3 people at a time getting the treatment, so it's like every couple of months there's an opening. So I think there's going to be an opening right about the time this chemo ends. So we don't know what's going to happen. So I will keep you posted as to what happens next, and it won't be till the end of the month probably. So thanks again, and we'll see you later.